Hello, this is Schedulytics and welcome to today's session. In today's video, we'll be looking at how we can run two-way ANOVA in STATA. Now, two-way ANOVA compares the main difference between groups that have been split on two independent variables, which we call factors. So the main purpose of two-way ANOVA is to be able to understand whether there is an interaction between the two independent variables on the dependent variable. So basically, that is why we undertake the two-way ANOVA. So in this data set, we want to see how marital status and educational status have effects on the dependent variable systolic blood pressure. So we just go to our command and type ANOVA, and then we'll select our dependent variable, and then the two categories we are looking at, which is marital status and then educational status. By typing this code, we are trying to look at the main effects of these two on systolic blood pressure. So when we click on OK, here it gives us an outcome telling us that here the probability value here for marital status is statistically significant, but that of education level is not statistically significant. Now, we also mentioned the fact that the reason we do two-way ANOVA is to look at whether there's interaction between the two independent variables we are looking at. So here, we are going to add another line of code. And the line of code will help us to see the interaction between these two variables. So once you put this hashtag in between marital status and this line of code tells us, or will help us to get the interaction element. So we run this and you realize at the bottom here, it gives us the interaction between these two independent variable on the dependent variable. So here it tells you the interaction is statistically significant. So the interaction there is modifying the effect on the dependent variable. So basically, this is how you can be able to run two-way ANOVA using the STATA platform. We can equally just type this code instead of running all that. You can just type here, and instead of one asterisk, you add two, and it will give us the same output. So let's look at it. So let's look at this and this. You realize that the outputs are the same. So this is the code, and this is the code here. So instead of typing all of this, we can just put two hashtags there. We are good to go. So basically, this is how you can run two-way ANOVA using the STATA platform. If you find this content useful, we encourage you to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, so you are always notified whenever we release a new video. Until we meet again on our next one, this is Schedulytics, and it is a bye.